It's May 2024 and we're going to Bosworth Lakeside Holidays, Market Bosworth in Leicestershire, and it's close to the Warwickshire border. Well, it's a 3-star touring park, it's open all year, and we've booked a waterfront, fully serviced hard standing pitch at a cost of £44 per night. Well, my Thetford seal lubricants run out, so I'm going to put a new one in my side locker. Everybody seems to be cleaning the plastics on the Caravan on YouTube these days, so I thought I'd have a go. Well, I'm using Barkeeper's Friend and a trusty microfiber cloth. Well, it's got to be wet because this is a powder. It's got all the muck off. It's come up a bit brighter, but it's not going to get all the discoloration out because the Caravan is 11 years old. Anyway, we'll see you on the road in tomorrow. This is where we're heading for in the country. Market Bosworth.
Please turn left in 400 yards.
We're going to be turning off the A444 onto Bosworth Road.
Now turn left. Please follow the road for 2 miles.
Now we're 2 miles from site. Half a mile to go. It is a 1 o'clock arrival, but we did clear it with site yesterday.
Prepare to turn right.
Oh, we did clear it with site yesterday, and they said you can arrive before 1, but be prepared to wait. Down here on the right, look.
Please turn right in 200 yards to your destination. Now turn right.
This is it.
You have reached your destination.
And here is the entrance. There's a barrier. Just had to press the call button at the barrier, and he's lifted the barrier, and he said come down to reception. I've booked in, paid the remaining balance, and we're on pitch 7. It's this one here. That's pitch 7. Welcome to our lakeside pitch. These are the services. We've got us water tap here, grey waste point. I've tuned the TV into the Caravan aerial and got all the stations. Mobile phone signal is good. We're with BT, which is EE. I've used the 10-metre electric hookup cable, and the hookup point is on the other side of the fence, and it's 16 amp. The hookup point serves 4 pitches. There's your 16 amp. This is the leaflet you're given on arrival. There you have all your equipment hire prices. And that's a map of the touring area. We've just had a bit of lunch and we're stood here on the beach looking out at the water. A couple of green pedalos parked up there, and there's a pink one there on the water. Looks like you can walk around the lake, and over there in the distance are some beautiful lodges. He's enjoying himself. He's wanting somebody else's ball. Come on, oh, he's on.
Sit down, turn around. Who's on top of that?
Yeah.
All sits in here. In the winter, I take that out, put a blanket in it, he sits inside it then.
Look at that. He's happy as Larry.
I think we've got to call this video Picturesque Pitch. And we're facing all this from our caravan. We've had the most delightful afternoon watching people swimming, dogs swimming, people paddling, boats going by, there's even somebody snorkeling, and we've been chatting to folks, so it's been lovely. Look at that for a sunset over the lake.
Right, we're going to take a look around site now. The whole park is set in 50 acres, and that includes the area where those wonderfully stylish lodges are over there. And the lakes cover 20 acres. There's 56 touring pitches here, including these 9 fully serviced, lovely waterfront ones. So let's go and take a look.
We'll start at the entrance where all the upmarket lodges are sited. It is a private area, so we can't go down there. It looks like more plots are going to become available. Here's a smaller lake with lodges overlooking it, and to the left are more lodges overlooking the lake that we're overlooking, and there's a play area. It looks a good little adventure playground. This is looking back onto the play area and waterfront lodges, and there's another little lake there with 2 swans on it. With the play area behind us, you get a view of the waterfront pitches, pedalows, boats and beach. And if you like a spot of crazy golf, here you are. You can see the reception and small shop behind me and the sales office for the lodgers. Wouldn't mind going on one of these. Here's another view of the beach. Here at paddleboards and canoes you can hire, and it looks like feeding time for ducks over there, and there's a sandpit. At the side of reception is the entrance to the touring area. To the left is the facility block, and to the right is the bin area. Toilets, showers and washing up area.
So here we have the ladies. There's 3 wash basins, 3 showers, 4 toilets and a coin operated hairdryer.
Here you have some campsite rules. Everything is recycled off site, and there's your chemical toilet emptying point. This is a panoramic view of the touring area. There are a lot of seasonal caravans on site. And that's the road down to the waterfront pitches. And these are the waterfront pitches. 9, about 10 metres. This is pitch 4. All the waterfront pitches have got their own gate onto the beach. Pitches 4 to 9 have got a shared tap with a split connector and a shared grey waste point. We're going to have a walk around the lake. This is a lovely view looking back towards the touring area. Right, let's go and get some tea. And we're back.
We're going to walk into Market Bosworth town today. It's just over a mile away, so perhaps a 25-minute walk. It's been given a good write-up describing the picturesque medieval town as being a floral delight, so we're liking the sound of that. It's got a cobbled market square and Georgian architecture and lots of independent shops, so it sounds lovely.
Look at this old thatched cottage. Comes complete with a weather vane. We're just entering town and you've got a Cantonese takeaway and fish and chips, and Gail's eyes have lit up because it says gluten-free fish and chips. Oh, it's only Friday and Saturday and we go home Friday. We're in the centre of town and that's called Main Street. And opposite Rose and Radish is the marketplace. This is the cobbled marketplace. There's ye Old Red Lion Hotel serving home cooked food, Bosworth Antiques, a newsagent, Italian restaurant and the Dixie Arms. There is a pharmacy opposite the Dixie Arms if you need one. This one's called Rainbow Cottage and there's more thatched cottages down there.
Just 5 minutes walk from Market Bosworth town centre is Market Bosworth Country Park, and that's where we're heading for now. There's a lake, ponds, wildflower meadow, arboretum and woodland walks.
Interesting information here on the country park, and there are all your walks. Let's sit here and have a look at lake, eh? This has been here since 1660.
Cuppa and a tart at Bow Pool.
We've just missed a massive fish leaping out of the water. They were a whopper. Oh, could have caught him on film. We're going to have a walk through the Arboretum.
And here's what to look for in May. This is what I like to see in woodland. It's beautiful.
Stream here. We'll work our way back up now. You can do a bit of bird spotting while you're here. There are bird feeders in here, but we've bought some monkey nuts for the squirrels. He's picked one up. He's got one. That's two he's got.
I bet this will look really pretty in August.
It's all flat walking in this country park, and there's something different round every corner. Enjoyed that, worth a visit. We'll have a look at Memorial Gardens. It's open all year round. This small map is dated 1592 and the large map 1903. I've just been stung. Oh. Look at that. It's going red.
Ooh.
Here's the Caravan Park. It's a straightforward walk into town and it took us 28 minutes. And here is Market Bosworth Country Park.
Today we're going to be walking along part of the towpath of the Ashby Zouch Canal. It was completed in 1804 and was constructed to transport coal along its 30-mile route. The start of the canal is about a 10-minute walk from here.
We've taken the main road towards town and we're now here at the start of our canal walk, and you can get to Bosworth Battlefield from here. Sections of the canal have been restored over the years. Restoration started in 2009. Well, the 30-mile stretch runs from the Coventry Canal to Wadlands Wharf near Overseal. This beats being at work. We're going to come off at an aqueduct and then we're going to take a short walk to a railway station.
Just look at that for a view. It's beautiful countryside around here.
This is where we come off the aqueduct. We're in Shenton and we've got to walk under the aqueduct to get to the railway station.
We're here at Shenton Station. Unfortunately the trains aren't running this week, but we did know this. Would have liked to have taken a steam train ride.
There's a cafe shop and toilets here. Shenton Station has a pay and display car park. It's a 5-mile journey, mostly running along the Ashby Canal using steam and diesel engines. And it's known as the Battlefield line.
Standard fares for non-special events are valid for all-day travel at a cost of £14.50 per adult or £11.50 if you're over 65. And the Battlefield line has a comprehensive website. Our stay here at Market Bosworth wouldn't be complete without a visit to Bosworth Battlefield, so that's where we're heading for now.
This is where the famous Battle of Bosworth took place in 1485 between Henry Tudor and King Richard III. Richard III, of course, met his fate and Henry Tudor was crowned King Henry VII. That's the Visitor Heritage Centre you can see behind me. This area is indeed the most likely location of the Battle of Bosworth, and there's some interesting information here. You can pause and read. This is Richard III's well. You probably remember in November 2013 on national television, the remains found in a car park in Leicester were those of King Richard III. And he was only 32 years old. It's a nice woodland walk back to Shenton Cutting and Shenton Station car park. We're back at Shenton Station and this is the most southerly end of the Battlefield line. I hope he's been there a while. This was our walk along the Ashby de la Zouch Canal. We went to the main road, down the main road and joined the towpath here. We walked south, down the canal, and we came off here at Shenton Aqueduct, then walked the road to Shenton railway station. We crossed over and took this footpath here into Bosworth Battlefield, Heritage Centre and Country Park. Here is the Heritage Centre. Well, we went to the giant sundial, which is here, and then to King Richard's Well here, and then we walked through the woods to Shenton Cutting, returned to the railway station, and then back onto the canal, and we came off at this road bridge here and returned to the Caravan. This is the Battlefield line. It runs from Shenton Station to Market Bosworth Station to Shackerton Station, and that's a 5-mile run.
It's market day in Market Bosworth today and Robert loves a market. We're going to call in the co-op as well whilst we're there and stock up on birdseed because there's some very hungry ducks here. And on the way back we want to take a look at Bosworth Marina and the Bosworth Battlefield line station.
There's toiletries, fresh fish, a bakery stall and fruit and veg. This is Bosworth Marina. You access it by taking the towpath at the road bridge, go under the road and we're here. This is where the marina is. Well, it's not shown because the map was revised just before the marina was opened. Well, the marina is now 10 years old. It opened in April 2014.
Close to the canal towpath is Market Bosworth Battlefield Line Station.
Although it's closed, let's go and have a look at the station. Look at old suitcases, sack barrows. Little waiting room. Little cafe here behind me, and I'm guessing all the trains are parked up at Shackleton station, which is the northern end of the line. If you like your model railways, there's a models weekend on 10th and 11th of August 2024. I know two people who like this. That's Colin from Colin's Caravan Capers channel and Pete from Delft Junction channel. And there's also a transport gala on the 4th of August. And on the 26th, 27th and 28th of July 2024, there's a Rails and Ales festival. Old signal box there, and this is looking down the line towards Shenton. Never been in an old signal box before.
Look at this. Wow.
There's a bit of history here.
Anyway, we'll have a word tonight about pulling your tree down. Well, there's your bag up here, don't forget. Getting used as a workshop at the minute.
Yeah.
This is fascinating. I've never been in a signal box before.
Well, in that case,
The old telephone there, look.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I'll give you the explanation. The red levers work the red stop signals.
Yeah.
The yellow lever works the signal you get before the red one that gives you advance warning whether you've got to stop or not.
Yeah.
And then the...
That's like having an amber signal on a traffic light, isn't it?
Yeah, or have you been to the States where they have a gantry beforehand?
No.
The gantries, it says if amber light's flashing, prepare to stop. So then the black levers, if I've got it right, move the point blades, and blue levers move the locking pin that you have to retract before you can move the point blades.
Yeah.
And they're all linked in, so you couldn't pull a signal off to do a movement that isn't set up properly. And the levers that have got the handles chopped off are ones that work an electrical switch.
Okay.
So you know you don't have to pull like Billy out
Yeah.
on them. And presumably the multicoloured one, it does both. Because it's probably like the electric ones fitted outside.
And you've got one white.
That's well spotted, that's the spanner one, that does nothing.
Ah.
And then the other safeguard is if a train's parked up somewhere so you don't forget it, you pop that through.
Ah.
And then if you got a code to do a movement, you'd know that it wasn't wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You think I can't do that because
Yeah,
it's a train.
and if something had been done like that, there was a troop train in the First World War, and like 200 people were killed because
yeah.
there wasn't the reminder. Right, you are.
Yeah, it's all interesting.
Thank you so much for allowing us to look round. Really kind of you.
We'd originally called two, but the floor's gone out.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you
then-
so much.
Come on. You're all following me. Oh, they're all coming, look. Come on, fish are having their oats. Yeah. Yeah. Look at the size of them. They're bigger than ducks. Hey, look, peck his eye out. Like vacuum cleaners. Literally eating out of Gail's hand. Look at them go.
That was absolutely amazing, brilliant, I loved it, and I wouldn't have dared hand feed the fish if it wasn't for the park ranger. We bought oats and cat biscuits from the co-op and they went down a treat by all. It was lovely.
Fire and rescue team are here doing some training on this rainy day. Another top holiday, and easy one of the nicest views from pitch we've ever had. Just look at this from last night. To open your blinds and be greeted with this is something different. Well, it's give rain all day today, and had it been dry we would have had a drive to Twycross Zoo. Here's Twycross Zoo. 6 miles from site. Well, if you want to stay here and follow in our footsteps, you need to book a pitch for 2024. Well, we learnt yesterday that the touring site will be closing at the end of the year for redevelopment. Well, sadly, the touring site will be lost to make way for more of those wonderful lodges. This is the proposed layout of the site, and this is what the touring area is going to look like. Well, I hope you found the video interesting and hope to see you again soon. Looks like they're falling out over who's having their oats.